Some new information just released out of Congress. Also, some unbelievable numbers announced out of the Federal Reserve and out of the administration. And a major announcement out of the IRS today. Let's get right into it. But if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and so I can keep you updated each and every day with all the latest details, as information is changing very rapidly right now, and I want to make sure that you stay tuned with everything going on. So again, thanks so much for watching, subscribe down below, and let's get right into the video. Alright, so let's quickly talk about this major announcement that was just announced today out of the IRS. So about a week ago, the IRS was out with this announcement saying if you wanted to log into your IRS account, as in online, you would also need to submit a selfie, right? So take a picture of yourself and submit it in order to gain access to your online account. However, as you can probably imagine, there was a lot of controversy and there was a lot of pushback on this. However, just announced today, the IRS will no longer be requiring a selfie in order to get into your account. So, as you can imagine, this was kind of a hot button issue here over the last few days since the original announcement came out about a week or so ago. And yeah, they just rolled that back today. So don't worry, no more selfies required, right? I don't know, it's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's not required right now anyway. Also, let's quickly talk about some of these major numbers here that were also just released. And again, this is going to be a little bit shocking, but at the same time, not really. Let's be real. We all know what's going on right now. So the administration has announced that they want to offer federal workers a 4.6% raise. Meanwhile, the private sector, guess how much they're giving as a raise? In general, by the way. 2.5%. So yeah, figure that one out, right? Again, a little bit of a head scratcher there, but again, not surprised a whole lot. Let's quickly talk about some other numbers here as well, because these are going to be a little bit shocking. So in 2021 alone, according to this new recent report, consumers, us, we the people, we have added $1 trillion of additional debt in 2021 alone. This is a massive, massive number. Well, to lay this out a little bit more clearly, in the fourth quarter of 2021, so the last 3 months of the year, October, November, and December of 2021, we consumers once again added $52 billion of credit card debt just the last 3 months of the year alone, raising credit card debt across consumers in this country up to $860 billion alone. So almost $1 trillion of credit card debt just in this country. Well, during the same period of time, we added $333 billion of total debt across just all things, not just credit card, but total debt, $333 billion of debt. At the same time, the consumer debt in this country is $15.58 trillion. Yes, trillion and not billion. So that is an unbelievable amount of money, right? So $15.5 trillion of consumer debt in this country. So yeah, these are some huge numbers, like unbelievable amounts of money. However, here's what's interesting about it. So you would think, oh yeah, we were just out spending more because the last 3 months of last year were just the holiday season, right? So we were out spending on gifts and all that kind of stuff. And we were buying more, right? Well, no. Actually, what's interesting about it is, according to the reports that I was reading, they were actually saying this is not a function of people going out and buying more stuff, but rather it's people buying the same things that they always were buying, not buying any more volume, but rather more debt was being piled up on our credit cards simply because of increased prices due to inflation. Therefore, we were buying the same things that we were always buying, the same old things, no changing in our spending habits, but rather we were spending more as a percentage of the prices going up. Therefore, the prices on everything had gone up, so we're adding more debt to our credit cards on the same things. Yay, right? Meanwhile, a huge number here as well. This is the biggest number that we've ever added to our credit card debt in 22 years. So the last time that we added $52 billion to credit card, this is a 22-year high. So yeah, you can see where this is kind of going, right? But anyway, kind of some interesting stuff right here. I wanted to lay out for you, but very interesting going on. So yeah, interesting. Also, let's quickly talk about the announcement that just came out of the, not the IRS, out of Congress. So this was actually something we've been talking about here over the last couple of days here. And just right before I started recording this video, breaking news across my devices, and yes, sure enough, they have voted and they have passed the short-term continuing resolution to keep the government funded for another however many weeks here. Honestly, how many days is it? It's like 3 weeks. Out until March 11th is the new date now that we need to keep on our radar. So this is now, I believe, the third time that they have kicked the can down the road so that they can extend out the continuing resolutions to keep the government funded, so we don't have to worry about a government shutdown, and this will bring us until March 11th. Now remember, this is just the House of Representatives that has voted on it, and they've passed it. However, the Senate will need to take this up here relatively soon. And of course, lawmakers were out today saying, oh, this is great. We need a short-term spending bill here so we can get things done. And ultimately, this will give us more time to get into place a longer-term spending bill. More time? Really? They've had October, November, December, January, and practically half of February. So they apparently need more time. They need 4.5 months, and they need more than that. So I don't know, but that's what they said, is it's going to give them more time to work out a long-term spending bill. So by the time they actually get the thing done, the fiscal year will be practically over. So anyway, just a quick side note on that. But all of that came through literally just minutes before I started recording this video. I saw the breaking news there, and I wanted to share it with you in this video. Now, quickly, I know that some of you might be wondering what's going on with the stimulus package. I'll give you a quick little note as I continue to get more information here. But yes, they are continuing to work on it, and we do know that it's going to be a much more skinny bill than what they were originally anticipating at the $2.2 trillion bill that Nancy Pelosi and the crew passed in the House of Representatives a few months ago. Yeah, that one's not happening, but it's going to be much more skinnier than that. According to what I've been finding, it looks like it's going to be about $1 trillion. Now, again, we've seen that come out so many times now. They usually throw out a number, and it's usually maybe in the ballpark. But again, that's kind of hard to say. But anyway, that's just what we have as of right now, according to the preliminary information. About $1 trillion. Again, I would say give or take probably a couple $100 billion. It might oscillate up a couple hundred, might oscillate down a couple hundred, but that's kind of right where we're thinking right now. So they're still working on the skinny bill right now, still working out the parameters, and they are still negotiating. So as we do get more details, of course, I'll keep you posted. But remember as well, yesterday, they also announced yesterday, the community college provision. That's hundreds of billions of dollars right there. And I feel like, hey, it's a couple $100 billion. Why don't you feed that back into the form of stimulus checks, send them out to the people? Again, what do they care what I have to say? You know, they don't really listen to me, but sure would be nice if they did. I think we could have some pretty good ideas here on the channel, right? So anyway, this is the update that I have for you as of right now. Of course, I'll be back a little bit later with some more details for you. Yeah, I got some good stuff for you. So anyway, hope you're doing well. I hope this helps you out. Again, please remember, I am here for you every single day, right by your side to help you out in any way that I can, as well as keep you updated with everything going on when it pertains to Congress, stimulus, the president, money, all kinds of programs, Social Security, SSDI, SSI, benefits, anything else out there. I want to help you out. So again, thanks for joining me. Subscribe down below, share the video, and go back and check out any of the other 2,100 videos right here on the channel. Enjoy. I'll catch you again a little bit later. I'll see you for now.